In today's show, we will look at leadership through 4 perspectives to get a better insight into where we should be placing our time and energy. Welcome back to Year 4, this weekly edition every Friday of the Japan Business Mastery Show. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, Dale Carnegie franchise owner in Tokyo, master trainer, president of Dale Carnegie Tokyo Training, and best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery. R.E.AL is the Japanese translation of Japan Sales Mastery. Anatamo Prezen no Tachijin is the translation of Japan Presentations Mastery. And my new book is Stop Wasting Money on Training, or in Japanese, Training de Okane o Muri ni suru wa yamemashou. My other new book is Japan Leadership Mastery. We're bringing the show to you from our studio in the High Performance Center Nakasaki Minato-ku, the business center of Tokyo. This is episode number 221, and we are talking about leading with R.E.A.L. Before we get going, a quick word from our sponsor. If you want to be successful as a leader, do the Leadership Training for Managers course. All companies need people who can both manage and lead. Leading people screams out for real skills in communication, dealing with all different types of people, being excellent at innovation, planning, delegation, handling mistakes, doing performance reviews really well, and inspiring and motivating the team. Do the Leadership Training for Managers course now in either Japanese or English. Are you doing business with Japan? Do you really know how things work? Japan Business Mastery provides the answers. Do you have the right networks and know how to create them? Do you know how to get on the same wavelength with Japanese buyers? Do you know what being trustworthy looks like from the Japanese perspective? Japan Business Mastery is based on more than 30 years' experience in Japan and will become your go-to guide. Want to succeed in Japan? Buy Japan Business Mastery now. Welcome back. Okay, now it's time for the show. それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. We love acronyms. Our workplaces are thriving with them, such that we can hold extended conversations composed entirely of seemingly impenetrable codes. They are handy though, and this one, R.E.A.L, is short and serviceable to describe best practice leadership attributes. It's always good to have evidence around pontification. Reliable is an obvious choice, and though much upheld in principle, tends to break down in practice. Reliable is an attribute that leads to trust only when the staff observe that what is said is actually done. The promises are kept, and their own personal development has been given a high priority. What is in it for me is a common human frailty. Bosses who keep this in mind when making sure the organization and individual goals of their staff are aligned get more loyalty and more accomplished. E, empathetic, is closely linked to listening skills. Taking the viewpoint of the other person is difficult if we don't know what that viewpoint is. Busy bosses don't have much time to get below the surface calm of the workplace. Some don't care. Just give me the numbers, or else. Using our position power works up to a point, but we miss out on a lot of creative potential as the opportunity cost. Successful bosses have good awareness and confidence to communicate they really do care about their people. A for aspirational reflects ideas about grasping the bigger picture, hovering above the melee of the everyday to see the vision to be realized on the far horizon. It means communicating beyond this quarter's goals and placing each individual's role in terms of their contribution to the bigger goal. The leader has to inject the ideas and concepts involved into terms that resonate with each person individually. L for learning gets nods of approval, but many executives have had 1 year of experience 30 times. Rather than 30 years of experience, their views are still locked away in a mental vault for which they have lost the key. Too busy to learn, busy working in their business rather than on their business. If we aren't prepared to permanently kill our favorite ideas and concepts, we must be prepared to risk falling behind, trampled by our competitors. R.E.A.L. is easy to remember, and that at least is the start to actually realizing its power. We know all of these things. We just forget we're too busy to do them. Let's change that. I hope you enjoyed today's show, and so please subscribe on YouTube. Share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Become a regular. Hit the little bell icon to receive update notifications. Our website details are on screen now, www.dale-carnegie.co.jp. It's packed with value, so certainly check it out. We try to offer as much value as possible, so you might also enjoy our other shows. In fact, we are releasing content 6 days a week. For podcasts, Mondays for the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, Tuesday for the Presentations Japan series, and every second Tuesday for the Business Tatsujin no Oshie Show, Wednesdays for the Sales Japan series, Thursdays for the Leadership Japan series, and every second Thursday for the Business Pro Podcast Show, Fridays for the Japan Business Mastery Show, and Saturdays for Japan's top business interviews. Now, you get these wherever you get your podcast. Also, every Monday we release the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Every second Thursday we release the Business Pro Television Show, and every Friday the Japan Business Mastery Show. Saturdays, every Saturday we are releasing Japan's top business interviews. These are all on YouTube. We appreciate your support, and please let others know about it so they can benefit too. We want to make a contribution to helping people build their careers and businesses, and so please join with us in that endeavor. In episode number 222, we're talking about customer service is your brand. Onegai tashimasu. Please join me next week to master business here, because that is what we all want, isn't it? Japan Business Mastery.